So earlier this afternoon, I was going through my Gmail, just cleaning out the space on there. I went across some old spam and just other things I just completely forgot to filter out, and I came across an old email of mine. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, this was on July 27th, 2019. This was also the start and the big, dare I say, the very large snowball to my involvement to the Cyraxx lore, if you will. This was an email that I got from Candall Smith, and what follows in this video is from Livestream and Chill that I did. And for context, it's about 2:30 in the morning, and I've intoxicated. Not thrown out though, but intoxicated enough to to keep typing and chilling with everybody. But this was the night that Candall Smith got a hold of me and wanted to tell me about Chance too. She didn't mention his name in the live stream, but in the email that she sent to me though, she basically provided a number and her Gmail at this point though. Um, Later on that night, I talked to her for about 10 to 15 minutes, and that's whenever her quote unquote her death happened when she faked it happened as well. So yeah, I kind of also wanted to talk about this a little bit, and what a time to talk about it too. So well, there's really not much to talk about other than just to show you some actual footage of when it happened too. So I'm gonna try to edit this in together. I really wanted to try to screen cap it all though, but I really wanted to try to get this expedited out a little bit more too. So I'm gonna try a little bit of a different method of editing to put this out with. But yeah, check it out, man. I'm not gonna lie, I still blew my wig off whenever I found it. Peace. Candall Smith. Hey, welcome to the chat. You have a question? I may have an answer for you. You have to pardon me though, because I have had whiskey. Lots of it. Unless you're trying to troll, then fuck off. But yes, your question? Alright, Starwin, take it easy, bro. I hate bullies. I can't stand bullies. I can't say that I don't hate them. But I can't stand them. On PlayStation Plus? Much love, bro. Yeah, I can't stand bullies. Probably a student in the class, homeschool nosy. Okay, so do me a favor, Candle. Tell me about your bully, dude. When I got my Hatchman tattoo, I was 19. For my Dark Lotus tattoo, let's see, 2000. I was 25 when I got my Dark Lotus tattoo. I'm hoping when I'm in Japan, I'm hoping I can find a place where I can get a tattoo. Although in Japan though, tattoos are kind of frowned upon though because they're tied in with gangs, and they don't like that very much. But that would be really cool though, getting a tattoo in Japan. I'm gonna look. So, Candle, you said you need to talk to someone about your bullying. What do you want to talk about, brother? He's mad because you won't sleep with him or you won't date him. He's threatening my life with cops and... Hold on, let me make sure I'm reading this correctly real quick. He's mad I won't sleep with him or date him. He's threatened my life with cops. Won't help, but I'm scared to talk to anyone. The first person you should talk to is a police officer. Because, first question is this. Okay, so I'm assuming, that you're a male and he's a male and he's wanting He's wanting homosexual sex from you. Is that correct? In other words, he's threatening you with he wants sex from you, but he's threatening you. Trying to make a report, nothing. Okay, so you're a woman. Okay. The first person you need to talk to is a person of authority, and that's a police officer, detective, someone at your school, or if you're not in school, just a resource officer or anybody of authority. Make it known, okay? Make it known, but be very, very, very confidential about that, okay? Because if you're confidential and you make it known, the rest of where you're at, that will make it known, okay? And trying to make a report and nothing. No, raw dog. No, here's the thing. If you're a woman and a person's, trying to get sex from you, and you know what does happen in real life. Let me ask you a question. Do you have anything on him, like text messages? Do you have unsolicited dick pics from him? Do you have any unsolicited dick pics from him? Do you have, or just any text messages from him, that are threatening? Do you have any of that? Do you have any audio recordings of him? Do you have any video of him, trying to threaten you? Another question is, Candall, how old are you? It could be anyone. 25. Do you have a phone number that goes with it? And do you know the person's full name? Because if you're talking to a cop and say it could be anyone, then you're probably talking to the wrong police officer. Now, growing up, my father was a police officer too. Anytime you're being, you're having your life threatened or you're being harassed, the number one thing that you need to do is go to a police. Don't just talk to a cop, but go to a precinct. Okay, go to a precinct and talk to somebody there and file a report. And when you file these kind of reports, here's what you need to do. When you file these reports, bring every bit of evidence that you do have, both digital and on paper, whatever you have on. Name, first name, last name, phone number, above all. And the one thing that I can tell you right now is a police officer that the police will do for you, though, they will help you, put a case together with him. And when you put a case together with somebody like this, so the one thing that you can do from there is, number one, you can file for a restraining order. Let me ask you another question too. Have you been physically harassed by him? If so, where and how, and do you have proof of it? Do me a favor.